Tensions rise as over 50 are killed in Plateau. Protests erupt nationwide and Rivers Toll Administrator faces scrutiny. Dangote Refinery cuts fuel prices while Tinubu's appointments spark accusations of bias. The Labour Party faces internal discord and the federal government warns of catastrophic flooding. Here is a breakdown of this week's top headlines. This week begins with outrage over the killing of over 50 people in Plateau State. The Arewa Consultative Forum ACF demanded a state of emergency on security, while the National Security Advisor NSA Nuhu Ribadu, acting on the President's directive, urged communities to say enough is enough and embrace peace. On Tuesday, some angry and determined youth defied police orders to stage nationwide protests in Lagos, Oyo and Rivers. Led by Omoyele Showore's Take It Back movement, the protests criticized the economic hardship, the Cybercrime Act and poor governance. However, tensions flared in Port Harcourt, the River State capital, where police used tear gas to disperse demonstrators despite prior notification by the group. Meanwhile, on Wednesday, Senator Ali Ndume accused President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of biased appointments, saying they defy the federal character principle and undermine inclusivity. However, in a swift response, the presidency has dismissed the claim, saying appointments are merit-based. On Thursday, Rivers State Sole Administrator Vice Admiral Ibok Ete Ibas, retired, faced criticism for replacing 23 local government caretakers and the chairman of the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission (RCEC) just a day after a court ordered him to justify the appointment. Governor Fubara's aide condemned the actions as impunity. On Friday, the Dangote Refinery resumed sales of refined petroleum products in Naira 22 days after suspending it. The refinery reduced its ex-gantry price to 865 Naira per litre, a 15 Naira decrease, to help ease fuel price pressure. The sale of other products remains in dollars, while PMS via coastal vessels remains on hold. Also this week, the Labour Party faction led by Julius Abure warned the Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 election, Peter Obi, and Abia State Governor Alex Otti over alleged anti-party activities. The faction accused Obi of undermining party unity and Otti of holding unauthorized meetings and trying to destabilize the Labour Party ahead of the 2027 elections. To wrap this week's top headlines, the federal government has warned of severe rainfall and flooding in 30 states and the Federal Capital Territory (FCT), with over 1,200 communities at high risk. The 2025 flood outlook highlights climate change impact and introduces community-based flood forecasting for better preparedness. And that's a wrap for this week's top headlines. See you next week.